Day 2 is in the bag, day 3 is underway, round 1 is complete and round 2 is heavily underway. Joining us now for our daily coverage of Wimbledon is SBR contributor Alex. Now, you gave us some tips yesterday and you were very active with your in-play betting on Twitter, SBR Sports Picks. How did you do on the women's front?
So if we calculate a little bit till now, from the beginning of the tournament, we gave 6 picks for 6 tips for the women's tournament, and we have 4 wins and 2 lost ones. And if we calculate the profit with a flat bet of $100 per every tip, we are in profit with $305 after 6 tips. So I think that we are doing a great job. The big odds helped us to make a better profit. We gave winner tips also of 2.75, 2 of them, 2.35, another one, so which is huge for the first 2 rounds in a Grand Slam. Of course, we cannot win them all, but as long as that we are in a great profit, we are really happy. And we expect to climb more in the next days. Imagine that we are only after 3 days in Wimbledon and we have $305 with for profit.
Fantastic stuff, and I'm looking forward to hearing the tips you've got for us at the end of this video. Now, one thing there's a very hot topic right now is the temperature. England is I think it's one of the hottest days this year in 9 years. Is this affecting play?
We didn't saw temperature like that, as you mentioned, for a long time in London, and I think that is affecting the players. Of course, imagine that today we're somewhere 40 degrees Celsius, but I think that players can perform in all the conditions. We saw great matches, a lot of long ones, 5-stars at the men's, 3-setters at the women's, good performances from a lot of young players. I enjoy a lot this year's Wimbledon, but if you asked about the weather, I checked myself the forecast for the next days, and it says that tomorrow will be a lot of rain and the temperatures will drop. Hopefully, it will not rain all day long, and we will be able to see some good matches.
Okay. Now listen, I know you've been watching tennis all day today. What matches have stood out for you?
The women's that we are talking right now, Shafarova impressed me very much. She's raising her play from match to match. But also the straight victories of Sharapova, Azarenka, and Serena Williams. A lot of matches are really interesting. You cannot look, I cannot look at all of them, but the ones that I am looking are really good ones, all of them. But most of the favorites went through. But with one big surprise that we talked yesterday about, Ana Ivanovic, if you remember, she lost today in round 2 with a Bethany-Matic Sands. This is the only surprise from today's matches in the women's tournament. Okay.
Now, what matches are you looking forward to watching tomorrow?
I will see a lot of matches from the beginning of the day, but the ones at the women's that are attracting me from the display are Muguruza against Lucic Baroni. Even though Lucic Baroni has 35 years old and Muguruza only 22, I think that it will be a really interesting match. And another one that it's balanced a little bit from the others is Svitolina against Dell'Acqua. I think that this one is really interesting also, and I have a top tip for tomorrow's match for this one in our preview.
All right, fantastic. So go on, what are the top tips that you have for us for this video?
Alize Cornet to win over Govortsova at a node of 1.7, and my second tip is exactly the one that I was telling to you, Casey Dell'Acqua to win over Elena Svitolina at a node of 1.83.
Okay, fantastic. Those are the top tips here. Alex will also be really busy on our Twitter handle, SBR Sports Picks, for the tennis in-play betting, and that will be all day tomorrow. Do go check it out. Alex, thank you for joining us.